Hi, I'm Marion, and I'm going to read a passage from Notes on Nursing written by Florence Nightingale. Variety, a means of recovery. To any but an old nurse or an old patient, the degree would be quite inconceivable to which the nerves of the sick suffer from seeing the same walls, the same sitting, the same surroundings, during a long confinement to one or two rooms. The superior cheerfulness of persons suffering severe paroxysms of pain over that of persons suffering from nervous debility has often been remarked upon and attributed to the enjoyment of the former of their intervals and respite. I incline to think that the majority of cheerful cases is to be found among those patients who are not confined to one room, whatever their suffering, and that the majority of depressed cases will be seen among those subjected to a long monotony of objects about them. The nervous frame really suffers as much from this as the digestive organs from long monotony of diet. As example, the soldier from his 21 years boiled beef. Color and form means of recovery. The effect in sickness of beautiful objects, of variety of objects, and especially of brilliancy of color is hardly at all appreciated. Such cravings are usually called the fancies of patients, and often doubtless patients have fancies, as example when they desire two contradictions. But much more often, their so-called fancies are the most valuable indications of what is necessary for the recovery. And it would be well if nurses would watch these so-called fancies. I have seen in fevers and felt when I was a fever patient myself the most acute suffering produced from the patient not being able to see out of window, and the knots in the wood being the only view. I shall never forget the rapture of fever patients over a bunch of bright colored flowers. I remember, in my own case, a nosegay of white flowers being sent me, and from that moment recovery became more rapid. Effect of body on mind. Volumes are now written and spoken upon the effect of the mind upon the body. Much of it is true, but I wish a little more thought of the effect of the body on the mind. You, who believe yourself overwhelmed with anxieties, but are able every day to walk up Regent Street or out in the country to take your meals with others in other rooms, etc., etc. You little know you little know how much your anxiety are thereby lightened. You little know how intensified they become to those who can have no change, how the very walls of the sick rooms seem hung with their cares, how the ghosts of their troubles haunt their beds, how impossible it is for them to escape from a pursuing thought without some help from variety. Thank you.